On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Double tight, double tight.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. This is Crowell on the catch. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And now a first down following that long gain.
Right. Two. We got 4. These two. Alert. Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing deep here for Coleman.
Switch.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Tight on the left. Move. Mike. King. Black 5. 2. Go. He's checking. Crash. He's 2. Black 5.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the sack parade continues. Remember last week, they had an astounding 8 sacks, another one there on the opening drive.
And they have the mentality of just attacking the quarterback in the pocket, no matter what. They're one of those teams that says, we play the run on our way back to the quarterback, and that philosophy works for them very well.
Let's go now. Let's go, Mike 50. Give me that ball.
On 3rd down, Crowell. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. And he will find his man on the outside. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Here we go.
On second down, Dobbs. Flush to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now the offense lining up first and 10. Out of the gun, Dobbs. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On first down, Dobbs to throw. A screen to Bell. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
And that is incomplete. Wayne Gallman is running back, the intended receiver. And it's third and short.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Browns. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't a crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did.
Here we go.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Spins by. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Here we go.
Dobbs now on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevens. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They go play action here on first down. Caught here by Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Six yards here to go for the offense on second down.
Two times. Come on.
Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Aaron Donald in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Dobbs. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Dobbs looking to throw on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. Throw Dobbs. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And he gets it past the 30, but not much further than that. And the extra point attempt snuffed down.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They begin with a run by Crowell, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. Here we go. These two. 3 down. Under 10, 10.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
Here we go. Let him know. Let him know. These two. Black 30. He's crashing. He's checking alert. Hey, switch gears. Here we go.
Here's a give to Crowell. And an alley to run. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They keep it with Crowell on first. And he is knocked down. And then landed on pretty awkwardly right at the line of scrimmage.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Alert. Easy.
On second down, here's Crowell. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
These two.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And now out come the Steelers.
Let's go. 3 there. 46 is right there. Check in. Ohio. Come on.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough job to contain them.
Here's Dobbs to throw. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Come on, let's go!
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things can...
He's got a man, complete. And give him a gain of 37. Here's Dobbs to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it second and short.
Watch 89. Watch 89. Let's go.
Now Dobbs. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up fourth down. And this one is right down Broadway. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A first down carry now for Crowell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Middle. Check me out. Check me out. You got 380. Stand up over there. Middle. Double. Check it out, Reed.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Two times. Set. Like it. No. 3 down.
After the penalty, it's Crowell. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Single. All right, now move on. 85. Come on, baby. Let's get this. Focus. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go. Hey, alert.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. That's Njoku over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Tight end right. 3 down. These two. Quick. Focus. Watch the whip. These two. Slam.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. This is caught. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9. So it's an old-school extra point, but certainly a disappointment that they couldn't get 6.
Yeah, when you see 19-yard field goal in the box score, you kind of shake your head. But their head coach decided 3 was enough.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top, as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting.
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big run that time by Bell. 48 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. Let's go.
Throwing here, Dobbs. Flushed out right. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. 1st and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall.
Here we go.
To throw is Dobbs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Here we go.
Dobbs is throwing. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's hauled in by Shepard. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 44-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Now Roethlisberger on first down. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Middle. You got 3. 3 down. 3 down. Heat these 2. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Big. Safety's creeping.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. And some room to work. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. He finds Coleman. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Here we go. Jackson. 230.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Browns getting set to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And this one is incomplete. Isaiah Crowell, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Second down following the run.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Hurry up, let's go.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike, 51. Hey, alert. Double bump.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 23 yards on the play.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter now in Lambeau. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Second down and a little ways to go here. Second and 13.
Tight end right. Alert.
Here we go.
Hey.
Left fire.
Check me out. We got 3 now.
Two.
Stand up over there.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for a loss on the play. The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be third and 13.
Here we go. Blue 30.
Out. 3 down. Out.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on fourth.
Hurry up, let's go. Hey. 50.
Tighten up.
Left.
Undercrush.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger.
Check 26.
Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Here we go. Flex round.
On second down, it's Bell. Bell sheds him off. And just bowling over tacklers. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Here we go.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter now in Lambeau. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because...
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. On second down, Roethlisberger under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After first and second down went backwards, it's third and very long. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bud Dupree in there to drop him yet again, and he must be shell-shocked back there. That's now back-to-back-to-back sacks, and it's fourth down. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Steelers' offense now, they head back onto the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time run right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well.
And that's caught inside the 30. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And the lead is now 24. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
Here we go.
3 down.
330.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
Tight as Ringo. Tight as on the Ringo. Tight as on the Ringo.
Set. Blue third.
Alert. Alert. 3 down. 3 down.
98's Mike.
Slam. Slam.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. A screen complete to Crowell. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
You don't want no problem with me.
The Browns on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Set. Black 20.
Now Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him.
Set.
Key the tight end.
2.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bud Dupree in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Jack 16.
Sack. We got him.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Set.
Three down. Check 24. Check.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Watch tight. Watch tight. Tight end right. Tight end right.
Come on, let's go. White, 9. White, 9. Flex round. Flex round.
99.
Let's go.
Now a first down carry by Bell. He spins free. And he's got some space here. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Set.
30. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Corner.
Roethlisberger steps away to his left. And down he'll go at the 25. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Let's go. White 80. These 2. Hurry up, let's go. 50. Let's go now. White 80.
Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Hey, watch 85. Watch 85. Single. Check 80. Focus. Switch. Get him out. Check.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Around the NFL, they're in the 4th now in Green Bay. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Now big hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey!
Come on, let's go!
A give to Bell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Tight end right.
Here we go!
They'll go again with Bell. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
2nd down, and the offense needing 5 yards.
Come on, let's go!
The give is to Bell. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there.
And there's a run.